This is a Black Rasslin production.
This is where music would be if fam had paid the bills. Doot.
Welcome to 30-minute time limit, 'cause we ain't got time.
Welcome back. This week's installment of 30-minute time limit. Y'all already know why. We ain't even gotta say it. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know why we here. It's Tuesday morning. So, it's time to get into it. But before we do that, how are you today, my co-host?
I am doing well. I am recouping from the con. Right. I got back yesterday. I'm a little tired. I did take the day off, thankfully. Something told me to take the day off. So I took the day off last week. And so I'm glad I did. Gotta get ready for work tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, back to regular life. Yeah. I'm so glad you had a wonderful time. If you missed it, check out Lou's social media. Very good and hilarious footage over there. I was cracking up at my girl. She had a good weekend. So, we'll get more into that a little later in the show because there's some things to discuss about that. Okay, well, let's get right into it. MPX Wrestling Who Wins the World 3. If you guys got to watch the stream on Saturday, first of all, it was an honor and a pleasure to work this event yet again with the one and only Athena and the one and only Allison Danger from the ECW, WCW days, if you are an old school wrestling fan. Listen, card was phenomenal. Matches were phenomenal. I know the replay will go up on the Twitch stream, on the Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/MPX Wrestling. So please feel free to go back and watch it. Some big stuff happened. Nikki Blackheart did drop her title on Saturday, and we now have a new MPX Women's World Champion. The one, the only Priscilla Kelly is now the women's champion over there. We'll get to the other graphic in a second. So formerly known as Gigi Dolan in that other place is now our MPX Women's Champion. And as a result of the American Joshi tournament, Anarchy Ash is now our MPX American Joshi Champion, the inaugural. It was a brutal gauntlet. It really was. Came down to Vert Vixen and Ash for the last match. Charity the King. Let's talk about Charity the King getting put out of this match. So Nyla Rose called in reinforcements because she didn't like that Charity got the win over her at the last show. Who were the reinforcements she called in? Shayna Baszler and Kira Fuda contracted. So Shayna Baszler interfered during Charity's qualifier match and whooped everybody's ass. The story is probably gone now because it was yesterday, but Shayna actually reposted the clip of me screaming because Shayna comes out. She beats up Rachel Leigh, who was her opponent. She beats up Charity and like 4 security officers. And then they try to make her leave the ring. And I am literally screaming. Lou, I'll send you the video because I screenshotted it.
Okay.
It's too late to get her out of here now. She done already kicked everybody's ass. So that's what I screamed. Everybody, we gonna get to Vert. Because listen, Vert's big match. She did lose the match, but Anarchy Ash was already injured. Vert comes out. She thought she had the win. Anarchy beats her. She spazzes out. Beats up Anarchy after the match. Beats up 4 security guards during the match.
Oh my goodness.
The back comes out to put Anarchy on her shoulders and celebrate. And she starts beating their asses up too. Hits Anarchy in the head with the belt. And only stops because she has a face-to-face with Nikki Blackheart. And Nikki is standing nose with her and is like, is this really what you want to do? Vert finally goes to the back. If you would like to know Vert's feelings on the situation, if you check out my social media, Athena felt like I was the one that needed to do the interview in the back. So now I can say I absolutely understand what Lexi Nair and Renee Paquette go through. Okay? I understand what Caleb Braxton used to go through because, baby, I was in the trenches. So please go check that out. It's on my page if you want to see how she feels. I feel like this is far, far, far from over. Who Runs the World 4 was announced for the summertime. So once I have a date, I will let you guys know. Athena's schedule gets really crazy in the summer. So we will let you guys know what the results of that is. But yeah, that was MPX. Yes, baby, Vert is big man. Okay, I had to bleep out some stuff in the interview. She was saying the curse words. Okay, so go check that out. You know, it was a really good show. If you get a chance to watch the recap or the restream, please do. You will not be disappointed. Yes. So House of Glory is going to Vegas, and they're going to Vegas with a vengeance because the card is looking crazy over there.
Yeah.
And they just announced Brody King and Zilla for Vegas.
I don't think they've ever had first time ever. I was like, I don't think they've ever had a match.
Yeah. I'm excited. Something.
Yeah.
This is gonna be something. I don't even really know how to feel. House of Glory is cooking now. Zilla is getting matches. They believe in him.
Yeah.
They believe in him because his matches right now are making that title feel like the A title on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the crown jewel. It's not even the A title. So let's just be clear. This though, friend, I don't know.
I'm excited for this.
I think it's gonna be good.
It ain't gonna make me go out to Vegas though. But
yeah. No. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna stream it from the house. But for
Absolutely.
But for those of y'all that are going to Vegas, and we hope you have a wonderful time and do all the things and have all the feels, House of Glory is cooking for y'all, and I think you should be in attendance for it.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Woof! That girl Windsor on her baby daddy / fiance's show defeats Shuri for the New Japan Strong Women's title and is now the belt holder. The match was absolutely amazing. You can see she's emotional. This is actually Windsor. Berry beans on toast. This is her first major title. So
good for her.
Good for her. We're excited for her. Congratulations. We would be remiss not to mention that Willow also defended on said show and retained.
Against who?
Hold on. Don't give me the line. Let me do my research real quick. Let me pull it up. I got to give you the right information. There we go. Let's see.
Y'all hear that click clacking? Yeah, it was a good click clack too.
Nina Samuels. So she defended against Nina Samuels, and retained. We love that for her. I also believe Harley was on that show. She wrestled Amina. They had a sing off in the middle of the match. Harley bought a Harley puppet. It was a thing. And I think Stat wrestled a returning Charlie, aka Dakota Kai. So interesting show. Will Ospreay is over there producing the things for the Beans on Toast people going on. And yes, Dakota Kai is back. Our Pacific Islander and black girly over there. She's back. Happy for her. Welcome back. Yeah, they said it's a great show. I didn't get to watch it. I was working that night. But for those that did, check it out. Check out the restream. But again, shout out to Say It Sis. What's her name?
Windsor.
On that win. Congratulations, girl.
Does Tony let her carry that coming out though?
Absolutely.
He does? Okay.
It's only and more so off the strength of Will Ospreay.
Okay.
Because that's his promotion. So if Mercedes got to carry all 92 of them belts that didn't nobody give a damn about, that girl better be able to carry that time. And possibly defend it. I'm just saying. Just saying. Great question. Speaking of title changes, and speaking of that girl Mercedes, it was a rough weekend for all you Monet lovers. My God. This was the first title she dropped. to Persephone. Congratulations to the new CMLL Women's World Championship. She deserves it.
Woo!
Shout out to you, girly girl. We love that for you, and we know you'll defend it greatly. Now, word on the curb is she got a match coming up Wednesday, but we're going to talk about that in a minute. Okay, we can talk about it now. We can talk about it now. She wins, and Tony Khan decides that she needs to go for the TBS title. Now, I feel like that's a bit quick.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since she just beat Mercedes, who Willow took it off of. I think that should build. I think that should actually be a feud. I don't think it should have been like an immediate match, but I don't book the show.
Maybe there'll be some kind of shenanigans.
I feel like maybe this is how you bring Mercedes back. Absolutely, you can tag in. Come on here, big guy. Y'all, please welcome the one, the only, the amazing Cal.
Hey, let me hit the applause for myself. No, I all right. So I just wanted to say, shout out Persephone first of all. But when I saw this, and I was going through the CMLL Women's World Championship lineage and saw that Willow she recently had that title, but they both are women that have wins over Mercedes. So it at the very least, that's what Tony and them going to be talking about on Dynamite. You know what I mean? You to look at this confrontation of two of the women who recently, they're holding the titles that they took from Mercedes. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's what they want to do because I don't know what the Mercedes timeline is, but it sounds like Mercedes is.
Well, I was going to say, do they use this and have Mercedes interfere? That way Persephone loses and that's how they bring her back, because they said, if y'all remember the promo she cut before she left, the girl said everybody ass is grass. So is this how she come back? You gonna beat me? Don't worry about it.
It's about time. It's about time for her to come. For her to come back.
She's filming is done. I think that's finished, and she's clearly wrestling. She just wrestled twice.
She just dropped that other title at Monet Mayhem.
No name at the namesake for the show.
It's crazy.
Best drops the title. Shout out to the Best Job title. It was held by Monet for a while. He did, and apparently
that's Kratina. I'm sorry.
Kratina was too much for her. Okay,
yes.
So
took her out.
Took that title right on back to Mount Olympus with him. So
all nerds.
It's facts though. No, all that is facts.
I don't know. This might be how they work Mercedes back in, but do we feel like she should go back for the TBS title, or is it time for her to be in the women's title picture? The women's work?
Yeah, I agree with y'all. I think if she's coming back, especially, I'm assuming she's going to be dropping a few titles she's got left before the summer gets here. But by the time the summer gets here, I would assume she's on the track to be in Queens or whatever pay-per-view it's going to be, looking at Tekla, whoever's going to be holding that title, be like, yo, nah, run that.
Do we hope Tekla retains until then? Do we hope she drops it to Chris? So it's Chris and Mercedes. Do we hope she drops it to Tony? So it's Tony and Mercedes part 72. What are we thinking?
I would me personally, I'd probably prefer someone new. If it was a Tekla or somebody else, I'd like to see that. But
I prefer Tekla too.
I prefer.
Plus, why take it off of Tekla right now and put it back on the one who was boring as hell with it?
She got a new side to her gimmick now.
Yeah.
Right.
And I love it. You know what she do? She sit in the back, be cute, and don't talk. I love that. I love it.
I mean, she looks great.
She looks great. She looks so good, quiet in the back, not talking.
All right.
I
prefer none of these options. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want a Tekla. I don't want a Chris Statlander. I don't want a
See what she did there? I'm sorry.
I don't want none of them. I would, if Mercedes had to fight a broom, I'd take that. Give me Mercedes and Marina Shafir. Give me anything. I'm not interested. I'm sorry. I'm not interested in Tony back in the title picture. I'm not interested in Chris Statlander back in the title picture. And Tekla does nothing for me. I love that for her, but I'm just not. She's good. She's a great wrestler. She does great promos. y'all just know there are things for Meek and there are things that are not for Meek.
I feel you.
And Tekla is not for Meek, especially because I feel like her success here is on the backs of Sisters of Sin, and Sky Blue and Julia do not deserve to play second backseat to Tekla. They don't deserve that. They've been here fighting and doing her motherfucking dirty work. They've been in blood and guts matches and everything else, holding their own. And this Austrian lady comes over, and now they're back in the background again. Like, I just don't think they deserve that. There's a whole a tag title scene that they could really be fighting in. Now, are they viable champions? At this point, our own champions ain't viable. So we don't know what the fuck is going on. They getting beat up every goddamn show. So we just here at this point. But all I'm saying is they could have got Tekla over on her own. She did not have to. They didn't have to sacrifice Sky Blue and Julia like that.
You're not wrong.
And you're not wrong. That's the only real problem I have with it. Not that I'm saying either one of them should have been women's champions. I'm not saying that either. Right. I'm just saying they definitely used those babies. Tell Tekla, and it didn't have to happen that way.
Sadly, that
was kind of like their background at first.
At first, she was, or they were even. But I saw when they started pushing Tekla out. She
started talking,
and I said, "Listen, they're gonna put her Ascent on their backs."
She's a much better promo.
I mean, and that's fine.
I hate that like shining twins thing they be doing. Do you want to?
They gotta be spooky ooky.
Gloom and doom is not for me. I'm sorry. Please.
Hey, I live in the gloom and doom, and I should get in a second. But I will say that, I mean, this has kind of been Sky Blue's bag ever since she got to AEW. She's been a foundational woman
for sure. Yeah. But Sky Blue, when she took that miss, she is the only person that stayed after taking that miss. Everybody else was able to fight back from it. She did not. She stayed spooky, and I think this is better for her. Julia, to me, is the better of the two. Julia's entrance on her own, the entrance is phenomenal. Yeah. You know, we're not going to talk about what happened back in a long, long time ago days with the stable when Aleister Black was there and all that. We don't talk about that. But, you know, if it comes to the two of them, I love Sky B. That's my little baby. But it just kind of is what it is. And I feel like they got to give them a chance. At least in the tag division, give them a chance.
I understand.
Because right now they're stuffing Megasis in our faces, and I don't care about none of that shit.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. I'm gonna get out of here so y'all can finish the show. I appreciate y'all for letting me tag in for a second.
Thank you for running in.
Thank you for being here.
No doubt. Appreciate y'all. What's next?
I don't know. You tell us, big man. Okay. Fight Club presents the Cookout. So for those that remember, the show that was originally, I think it was the 22nd of February, got canceled due to the snow. And so this is the remix. This is what they're doing. So those tickets that were purchased will be honored here on this show. We do have Jordan Blade on the card. The card looks great. I'm excited for it. For those of y'all that can make it, please go. I will not be able to make it back that quickly, so unfortunately I will not be there for that show, but that's okay. And your favorite Suge on the card. So I think it's gonna be a good show. Check that out, y'all. Please check that out. Support your local indies.
Ooh.
All right, BlerdCon. I am going to let my co-host host. So I'm going to take B chair and you do it, baby. Well, we'll say 1A, 1B. Wow. So I'll take 1B chair. You with 1A chair. So
okay. All right. So this weekend I was at BlerdCon. Well, this past weekend I was at BlerdCon. It was on Friday, Saturday. Actually, it might have started Thursday, but I was there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Well, no, I left Sunday. But Friday, we had a wrestling meetup, me and Leah, Luxury Leah. We did a wrestling meetup, and that was a lot of fun. A lot of people showed up to that. My phone had no storage at all, so I couldn't take any pictures, but Leah did post the video, so you can check that out on my page actually too, so she added me to that. But we did a wrestling meetup. That was really cool. A lot of people showed up. We had a lot of Naomis. Yeah, it was a lot of Naomi's in there. And a couple Shawn Michaels. We had we had a good Roman. He was pretty good. Who else did we have? We had a Ric Flair.
I saw the Ric Flair.
There were a few different ones there. We did like entrances and stuff like that, so that was a lot of fun. Next year for BlerdCon, I didn't even say what I did. So for the meetup, I was the Godfather.
She was.
Oh my God. Yes. That's my friend La. She did Black Widow, but I was pointing at that hoe over there.
You know what?
Oh, y'all, you see the money that's coming out my titty?
The money.
So I actually got that from one of my hoes, y'all. They gave me $10. I made $10.
Come on, making money. We love a money making.
Right?
Money making.
Right?
You know?
I said, give me that. He said, here, daddy. I said, yes. Right here.
Oh,
so
yes.
I also did the next day, I was Stephanie Vicaire.
Yes, you were. Super cute.
Thank you. I finished that costume that morning. And it wasn't even finished, but I was like, you know what? I can't do anymore. It's too much. But shout out Stephanie Vicaire because that is very uncomfortable to wear.
Yeah, but you were
very uncomfortable to wear. And yeah, next year's BlerdCon theme is going to be wrestling. Oh, it's called Slam. BlerdCon Slam. So yeah, it's gonna be wrestling themed. So I'm definitely gonna be there, and all of us should be there as wrestling fans. Yeah, we all got to be there in some way. We got to do something. It was a lot of fun. We had a panel and everything. Like, it was a lot of people there. I missed last year, and I went the year before, and this year, this might have been the most people I've ever seen there. It was so many people, but it's hot. All these black people together. It got hot. It's real hot. But it was a lot of fun. Definitely lived up to the theme. Geeknik.
Well, if we that's the part that takes me out of all of it, as I was gonna say, if we do, and by we I mean BRP. Because there's a lot of us. If we do, I already know who I'm gonna be one of those days.
Ooh, you want to give us a hint?
We just gonna say she 2-belt shorty currently.
Okay. No, we all got to cosplay. We all do.
If I would say if you're not gonna cosplay, that's fine, but we need to have BRP merch on if you're not cosplaying.
Yes.
Or Octave merch.
Yes, I agree.
But especially because money making math makes our merch so fucking fire. Like, we need to have a table, we need to have some stickers available. Like, if we don't do it,
all the things,
we need to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So BlerdCon 2027 might be a thing for BRP. Now, mind you, BRP has a history with BlerdCon. They've done panels, they've been present, things like that. But because of the theme, maybe time to do a little more. So keep your ear to the street because we will let you know. If anybody's gonna let you know the tea and what's going on, it's gonna be us. So we will keep y'all posted on the stuff that we can reveal as we can reveal it. Now we not finna TMZ y'all. Y'all can't have no exclusives before we're allowed to drop them. But as we make decisions and things are happening, 30-minute time limit will be your place to make sure you know the happenings. Because if we're there, we want everybody to be there with us. Y'all know y'all want to come. And shout out to Rick. I met one of your friends at MPX. Rick Saban, I think, is what he goes by on social media.
Mm-hmm.
He actually he said he was going to be at the show, so I told him on the show to come and speak, and he did. Sweet guy, very nice. So shout out to him. He did not have to be blocked. He actually got a follow back. See what I mean?
Hey, I love it.
A follow back. So he's so nice.
He's not a weird one. I love that too.
I owe him more conversation because it was like I had a group of baddies with me. It was like 5 of us. and we were all talking, and he kind of walked up when we were all talking. It was a lot going on, and then, Allison Danger was talking. It was just a lot happening. So I do apologize if it seemed like I was being flighty. I was not trying to be disrespectful at all. I was working, technically, but thank you for coming to speak. Love that. Love to meet our people in the wild. And what better place to meet our people in the wild than at BlerdCon when it's a wrestling thing? I'm just saying, I'm going to keep bringing it back, y'all. Put it on your minds. Put it on your calendars. 2027, beginning of March, Arlington, Virginia. Start putting your little $20 a check back so that y'all can be there with us, regardless of if we just hanging out, partying, or whatever we're doing. So BlerdCon.com, y'all see it down there. Y'all know the drill. Get in touch with any of us if you need any help, and pay attention to our socials. Matter of fact, Blue, tell them where they can find you.
So you can find me at LashesAndLariats. It's either LashesAndLariats or LashesAndLariats, but you can find me on all the things, including Twitch, which I do have Twitch streams every week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Instagram, all the different places, YouTube. I will eventually put another YouTube video up.
She will.
Eventually. But what about you, Meek?
Y'all, you can find me at Meek the Mage, making magic on all the things. I actually posted wrestling content on my TikTok. For those that follow me on TikTok, I do not normally do that. TikTok is literally just selfies and videos of me because I think I'm cute and I think the world should see it. But
we agree.
Because I got cussed out by Ver Vixen and she asked me to post it on TikTok, she wanted me to be embarrassed across all of the social medias. Posted it. Shout out to the squad for resharing that interview. I really, really appreciate y'all. They put a lot of trust in me to do that, and it was a big moment for me. Athena actually said that as she was walking out. She was like, "Do not send it to me prior. I trust you. Post it."
I love it.
"Yes, ma'am." So things are happening, and I'm not understanding them. I'm still in my feelings about them, but it's fine. But yes, Meek the Mage making magic at all the things, possibly in Charlotte next weekend. I mean, if any of y'all got y'all text returned and it's laying around and you just want to send some money to your girl to make sure she's in Charlotte, we can talk about that in the DMs. Definitely in Maryland the weekend of the 28th, possibly in Vancouver, Canada for AEW Dynasty. Lots is going on.
She busy.
So make sure you follow the social medias. Follow us at 30 Minute Time Limit BRP on all of your socials. Follow the Big Daddy account, Black Rasslin. Okay?
We'll be at Ashe also.
And we'll be at, that's with Charlotte, Ashe. So we'll be at Ashe. Even if I'm not there, my girl Lou will be there. So make sure you're in the building. There will be other BRP members there as well as some other pods that are flying in. So please don't miss this one, even if I can't be there.
You will be.
Kick off your Super Tuesday with us and end it with Mimi, Justin, and Corey on the Turnbuckle Talk. Follow the Patreon. Pay the 1, pay the 10. Make sure you check out our show on Thursday, The Big Show. Lou made a run in over there last week. I did leave her to the wolves, but we'll talk about that in the next time. I knew how Math was gonna act over there, so I wasn't gonna do that.
You know what? It don't even matter. That's why his name ain't get picked.
And I love him, but he's grumpy. Follow everyone everywhere. We really appreciate y'all's support. It's about to get real busy. We're coming into big wrestling season, so stick with us. Thank you for letting us rock. I think we are almost at our 2-month anniversary. That's crazy.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So yeah. But on that note, we're going to get out of here because the time limit is creeping up on us and we got shit to do. So we love y'all real big and we will see you next week right here on the 30 Minute Time Limit.